Side chicks are like birds that perch on a flourishing tree. When the tree loses its grain and its fruits, all the birds will fly away. The question to you today is, how are you treating that woman today? What investment are you making in your relationship, in spending time, not only physical time right now, but actually giving quality time, to her as a family? What are you doing right now that may stand against you when you begin to grow older? These children, when they begin to grow old, again, it comes to a point when they are having their own kids. Most times in Africa, there is what we call omugo. The wife will end up having to go for this omugo tourism. The question will be, how are you going to stay? All right, because if the woman was not well treated, she will not even want to come back on time. So, what is your plan? What are you doing now that is going to stand and hurt you as you grow older? Hello everyone, welcome to Emmanuel Inspire TV. In this channel, we keep bringing you inspirational videos that will set you on the path of success. Today, I'm going to be talking to my gender. I'm going to be talking to men, and how we actually are managing our homes and our family. Just recently, while my kids are away from the house for a few days, for a course, I found out that it's just me and my wife that was left in the house. And a lot of thoughts begin to come to my mind. If this marriage was about procreation, that is, if we actually got married because we wanted to have children, these children have limited time with us. I don't care how much you love your children. I'm sure as a parent of this generation, you don't want to keep them in your house longer than necessary. Yes, the time will come, they will go for their college, or leave the house, or they will even go out for their marriages. Of course, whether male or female, they will get married and live with their spouse. They are not going to be living with you forever. That now begins to create a lot of questions in my heart. If you don't treat this woman right now, if you don't begin to invest in this relationship of you and your wife, because as a matter of fact, both of you met first before you started having kids, that came your way. Thank God for the gift of children. But trust me, the purpose of marriage wasn't actually for procreation, though part of that is why, we may have gotten married. But trust me, the major purpose is for companionship. So how do you intend, to have a good companion that is going to stay with you for the rest of your life? Because if these children come, they become like passengers that comes into a bus or comes into a vehicle, they will drop at some point. The driver and whoever is in a vehicle with the driver, or an assistant, or as a conductor, as it's known in Africa, they are the only ones that will be remaining in that vehicle. And in this case, it's going to be yourself and your wife that will be remaining. The question to you today is, how are you treating that woman today? What investment are you making in your relationship, in spending time, not only physical time right now, but actually giving quality time, to her as a family? What are you doing right now that may stand against you when you begin to grow older? These children, when they begin to grow old, again, it comes to a point when they are having their own kids. Most times in Africa, there is what we call omugo. The wife will end up having to go for this omugo tourism. The question will be, how are you going to stay? All right, because if the woman was not well treated, she will not even want to come back on time. So, what is your plan? What are you doing now that is going to stand and hurt you as you grow older? As a man, I want you to remember, side chick does not stay with you in old age. Side chicks, like we said in the opening statement, they are like birds. They stay with a flourishing tree. Once the greens are off and the trees are dry, the birds all fly away. And if you are the type that always maltreat your wife, that is, you physically abuse her or emotionally abuse her, listen, the kids are watching. They are watching their mother cry. And trust me, most times when kids watch their mother cry, they always think of a revenge. Because they are very small, or probably they are young adults, they may not be able to fight their father. They will wait when they become, fully grown. And then you find the way they begin to treat their husband, their father and their mother. You find they are in different proportion. They treat this one a bit special, and they treat the man, just the way they feel why they were younger. A lot of adults today are still having grudges in their heart. Even you watching me today, some of you may still be having grudges in your heart against your father because of the way you saw him maltreated your mother. Are you going to begin to put that as a generational issue that you're going to sow into your children right now? As a man, have you thought about your old age? What's going to happen? Because these children, whether you like it or not, to a very great extent, they tend to go towards the mother because they feel she's weaker and she needs to be supported. But if they see you as a man that always supports her, that always love her, they will have no option than to actually distribute their love between both of you equally. You must do everything you can to ensure that you begin to build that home that will carry you for your old age. A lot of men are abandoned at their old age, sick, and it is because of what they've planted. Don't forget, when the tree begins to lose its fruits and is going dry, even the tap roots grow weaker. So, the woman that is supposed to be there supporting, because you have never nourished it, you have never built a relationship, you have never shown out love unconditionally. Even the scripture teaches us that husband, love your wife. That's the only thing you will do that will make your children to love you unconditionally. As a man, please do everything you can to make sure that your home is given a priority. The devil is against the home. Of course, you see what's going on globally right now. There's a lot of things going on that is fighting the home, or fighting why husband and wife should be together. Do all you can to save your home, and do all you can to invest in the love that you have towards your wife. Till I come your way again, I remain your friend, Dr. Emmanuel O. Odige, saying, stay blessed. Thank you.